Hello, hello! Welcome back everyone to Dyson Sphere program, where we are in the midst of making our logistics system. We've only got a few more things to do before we can actually start building, well, buildings. So did we get photon combiners? Yes, we did. Yes, but that's right, we're waiting on the grating crystals, is that what they're called? These things. Optical grating crystals, yeah. They are in this system, I just need to go and mine them. You know what, let's start off by doing that. Actually, let's start off with a little bit more of this. Okay, I do have enough room for that. Good. Let's get out of God mode. Third person. Okay. Where is that gap in the ground? Paving. That's the word I was after. That was too hard. Okay. Okay. One more sector done. Oh. No. Hide that, please. Okay. So I'm feeling quite good about today's stream. I am thinking we might get a lot done. I have no particular reason for thinking that, but I'm thinking it anyway. So there. Okay, next sector reaches up to there. Oh, can't be leaving that one behind. Zoom out a bit more. Now we're not quite going to finish this with the foundations we have. But we'll get pretty damn close, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, and 71 left over. So there's 50, 21, there's 20, and there's 1. Okay, right, so I'll have a quick check in the inventory. I've got my miners, I've got my planetary things, I've got drones. I'll need power. Do I have power receivers? Yes, I've got some energy exchangers. I think that's everything we'll need. Let's go and get some optical crystals. And where are they? I think they're on the third planet here. Yep. Alright, up we go. And how many warpers do I actually have? 19. Okay, so boost. Arguably a waste of a warper, but Okay. So we are looking for optical grating crystals. There they are, 1.4 million. Is that the whole lot? 1.493 million. Yep, so just this single one here. So I'll just stick as many of these around it as I can. Squeeze one more in there. Yep. Okay, so what do we have? We've got 3 and 5 and 7 and 6 and 4 and another 4 and 6 and 5 and 3 and 4, and last one is another 4. So all of that adds up to 51 effectively. Each of those, I think, what's my current tech level? Mining service or consumption? No. Mining speed 140%. I think that's what I want. So multiply all of that by 30 times 1.4, and that will give me 2,142 per minute, or 35.7 per second. So this is actually more than one full belt. I am going to put it all on one. Actually, no, I'm not going to put it all on one belt. Never mind. I'll get one of these. Just have everything loaded in. We'll have this one come out this side. A bit of power. Okay, that's all flashing red. Then, because it... Yeah, because this is the only thing on this planet I'm doing. Let's see, what is your power consumption? Work consumption 420 kilowatts. And how many machines do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 420 kilowatts times 11 is 4.6 megawatts. And transportation? Yeah, one of these should cover everything, actually. So pop you there. Let's see. Okay, first things first. Optical grating crystals. And I don't need warpers, actually, because this is staying in system. But I do actually need warpers. Never mind. So warpers. Just 100 of them. And this is going to remote demand. So, you know, I'll actually get more than 100, but that's fine. And I also need to request in full accumulators. Oops, no, that one is up there. This one is down here. Don't need many. Remote demand. And we will supply the empty ones. So, full accumulator in. Empty accumulator out. That's horrible. There we go, and we'll just set you to discharge. Okay. Yeah, then I just need to wait for things to show up, I think. Oh, something's coming in. One thing I can do, at least, is give you them. I don't need to give you any logistics drones, because everything is staying on one planet. Is that your warpers? Yeah, your warpers have arrived. Oh, and that looks like power coming in. Everything switches on. Marvelous. Okay, only 69.6 satisfaction at the moment. I think that's probably because it's charging. We can get it charged up as much as possible to start. Maybe just temporarily I can help out a bit. Help it charge a bit faster. A bit faster again. Picked up more than 8, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll set that back down to a more reasonable level. And I guess I'll just pick that one up. Stick those in there. Okay, stick those in there maybe. There we go. And did I have empty ones as well? Yes, I did. Okay, so yeah, we've got the optical grating crystals. Some of them should have gone out by now. Where is optical grating crystal? Where are you going? Let's follow you. This way. So this is where the optical grating crystals are coming, and oh, okay, yeah, so they are coming out. 1200 in transit. Okay, so there is our purple triangles. What are they actually called? Photon combiners. Okay, we need these things. Did I get round to doing plastic? Yes, I did. We have plastic. Good. Okay, so we've got plastic. We should have the silicon crystals, and I know we've got the nanotubes as well. So let's come over here, where we'll make some... Actually, you can go a bit closer. There. And here we're going to make, what are they called? Not them. Particle broadband. Okay, so nanotubes, crystals, and plastic. Nanotubes, silicon, oh, crystal silicon, and plastic. No. Plastic. And you will spit out particle broadband, and I don't need anything in that one. Okay, everything there is on that planet, so don't need any logistics vessels. Did I give you logistics vessels? No, I should give you logistics vessels. That way you can actually send your own things out to go and get some of the grating crystals. Okay, so what are these guys made in? Made in an assembler in 8 seconds. Ooh. Now these are only used to make the assembling machine Mark IIIs. They're also, well, the purple cubes as well, but we're not doing science on this planet. So, what this really boils down to is how many assembly Mark IIIs do I want to make? Okay. If I go for 8 per second... Oh no, these are made in 8 seconds, aren't they? So if I were to do 8 per second, that would be easy. I could double it to 16 per second, but then that would need at least 2 belts of silicon and nanotubes. So if I'm going to double it, I may as well triple it to 24 per second. Which will still only need 2 belts of nanotubes and crystals. Okay, so 24 per second. Oh, blimey, that's a lot of machines, actually. Let's just go for 8 per second. That's 64 machines already. Alright, so let's get this set up. We'll have a return. We'll have a belt, please. Let's get... Oops. Oh, thank you, autosave. Where's the filter? There it is. Nanotubes. So, 64 machines. We do 2 rows of 32, 4 rows of 16. I think 4 rows of 16 is more reasonable. No, not nanotubes. There you go. And I also need plastic. So plastic is going to come in there. Then a return line. And more nanotubes. On this side we've already... actually, can I mirror this? Kind of, but not quite. Plastic. A return line. Actually, because I'm making less than 30 per second, I can not do those like that. I'll do my thing where the return lines meet up in the middle. So this belt is going around the other way now, so that is more nanotubes. That's my return line. 16 in a row, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my God mode? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we'll stand somewhere in the middle. Alright, let's get these built out. So this one here is the return line. Everything else is an output line. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't configure any of these, did I? Damn. Particle broadband. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay, and then everybody's favourite bit, the sorters. Sorters are easy to do outside of God mode. In my opinion, at least. Right, so here we have input and output. Okay, this one here is input from both sides. Or input to both sides, I guess I should say. Okay, this one here is input, output, input, output. Oops, that's not right. There we go. Okay, and actually that is correct. Okay, this side is input to both sides again. Catching the mistakes as I make them now. Yeah, unlike last stream, I was a little bit too tired. A few too many mistakes. Hang on. Okay, no. It looked as though that was going to work with overlapping sorters for a second. But yes, anyway, now I'm like actually awake enough to catch the mistakes. So there's always some mistakes that sneak through. I'm in the process of recording the finale for my Factorio Megabase series over on YouTube, and what I thought would be a relatively short recording session has turned into hours of debugging. It's really quite frustrating, actually. Okay, and then this is an input and an output. Alright, next up is power. Back to God mode for this, slightly easier. They really need a toggle button for that. Mods, I know. Okay, and then down the middle. Not there, actually. There. Okay, and got a couple which aren't quite covered, so just a sneaky couple of them in there. Alright, any more flashing yellow once that one's in? I think we are good. Okay, so remote storage for all of these, and local demand, local demand, local demand. Are we not making crystal silicon anywhere? It's made in an assembler. Let's have a quick nosy. Just looking at each of our setups. That's frames. What's that? That is chips. That is... Oh, that's the new thing we set up, which is like the oddly shaped module for... What are they called? Not those ones. These ones. Plain filters. Did I actually get as far as making the quantum chips? I don't remember. Yeah, we're making quantum chips. These belts are alarmingly empty, though. What's your issue? No hydrogen. Okay, we'll sort that out. Okay. So we've got glass, titanium, stone, graphite, silicon bars, iron bars, copper bars, and magnets. And then opposite that we've got gears, coils, diamonds, steel, motors. That's That's the far side of the plastic build. Okay, we don't. Now, I'm fairly sure we are actually mining on this planet here, the fractal silicon. So it is just a case of actually making it. So where... This tower here actually has 2 spots available. How quickly is that made? 4 seconds. So if I want a belt of that, I would need 30 times 4 is 120 machines. And wait, was it 1-to-1? Yes, it's actually 1-to-1, so it's just 120 machines. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so 4 rows of 30 should be 120. Then, ooh, there's actually a belt already sneaking in there. Target out of range. Okay, can we move a bit closer? Okay. Let's sneak another belt out of there on number 4. Which I will set to... if I can find it. Fractal silicon on a remote demand local storage. Okay, and then I can just get away with looping a single belt round like that. As for the outputs, if I'm putting in a single belt, I'm going to get out a single belt. I want to stand like in the middle somewhere. Bit closer, please. Just feed that back in there as crystal silicon. That'd be remote storage. Then I just need one more belt in the middle. Well, I say just, of course, sorters. Luckily, it's quite easy. Let's actually do power first, while I've got God mode open. I really thought I had made these, but oh well. No harm done. I'll need to run a line of power down the middle as well for the few sorters that aren't getting captured, if you will. Or if you won't, I don't really care. Okay, so that's half done. That does not look like half a belt, though. Oh no, this should be a quarter of a belt. That's fine. Must be nearing the end now, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, a few more power poles down the middle. That could be an issue. I think I might be able to get away with it, but I must remember that I can't rely on being able to fit power poles between machines anymore. Not as we get closer to the poles anyway. Is that everything? Oh, no, there's one here. Okay, this now should be a compressed belt-ish of silicon crystal going in. That is immediately being siphoned off over here, where we should be making particle broadband. Yep. Okay. Right, bear with me. I just need to turn the ceiling fan up a notch because I'm sweating like a pig. Or 2 notches, why not? Let me know in chat if it's too noisy. Should be alright though. Right. So that is these guys done. What else do we need? We were looking at these purple containers, that's right. Now, this is not a black hole or neutron star system, so we don't have the unipolar magnets, but we do have everything else we need for the, well, we've got the green engines, the copper, and the graphene. So let's hop over to the next one. And we'll do that here. Okay, so green motors, copper bars, graphene, making purple boxes there. Power you up. Okay. These are made in 4 seconds, so similar kind of build actually. Yeah. Okay, before I forget, I want some more belts and sorters. So get me 2100 belts, please. And you can get me some sorters. Oh, thank you, autosave, again. 600 of them. Okay. That'll be on its way shortly. Well, actually, it's on its way now. Okay, so yeah, if they're made in 4 seconds, if I want to make a belt of them, I need 30 times 4, so 120 machines. So 4 rows of 30 again. Oh, I actually need to configure these. Let's not make that mistake again. Purple boxes. Two. Oh, back to God mode. Three. Actually, I should do this from the pole first, just in case they don't line up. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Really? $30. Oh, I'm out of assembling machines. Okay. Let's request a few more. I do need the belts to be finished though, so I will do that. Which one is the input line? Okay, this is output. Okay, so that means this one here is input. Or return. That. And the same on the other side. For everything else, the bolts just go away from the logistics station. I don't suppose they've arrived yet. Oh, 300 of them have. Okay, let's try to get some power down as well. Okay, I don't know if that will cover everything, but I'm sure we'll find out. Come on, where's... Come on. Okay, so we'll turn God mode off, do the sorters. And then that's our purple box is done. Right, these two input to both sides. Okay, here we've got input, output, input, output. No, on both accounts. There. Okay, that's about 3/5 of the way there. This one is input to both sides again. No. There. Okay, right, and in and out. Oh, finally. Okay, just have a quick double check, make sure nothing is flashing yellow. That is looking good to me. Right, so then we set up everything here to remote storage because it's staying in system. And local demand, local demand, local demand, everything's on its way. Jolly good. Okay, first few green motors are here. Okay. Graphene is here. I suspect that number is steady not because we've run out of copper, but simply because that's just as many copper bars, as many drones as we had available to carry the stuff. That's alright. Things are switching on. Just looking at the sort of little yellow dot go away as the machine switches on, so that yellow dot there is gone. It also, starts lighting up and moving, but the yellow dot is a good indication if it's working and powered. Okay. So, not counting logistics drones, logistics vessels, and their engines, because in my head I'm sort of counting them as buildings. I think that's everything. Oh no, not quite. We need the graviton lens. Okay, so we need strange matter, so we need deuterium. So we are already using vast... Well, in fact, we're already using far more hydrogen than we have here. Purple boxes we've just made, and the iron bars we've got, that's fine. We need these for the vertical launching silos. I'm seeing yellow dots. What are we missing? Copper, of all things. Copper comes from over here, apparently. Just make sure everything is okay. Yeah, I've got copper. It's just... yeah, not enough drones for it. Not much I can do about that at the moment. Right, so... hydrogen and deuterium. We need both in quite large quantities. Neither of which are in this star system naturally, but I'm hoping we can find some relatively nearby on gas giants. Okay, we've got hydrogen around that star. If I can find a star with both hydrogen and deuterium, that would be nice. Ideally one that's not too far away either. Don't appear to be having much luck. Okay, well I could just gather heaps and heaps and heaps of hydrogen from whichever one it was. Was it this one? Yeah, if I come out to Xora, with a bunch of orbital collectors, we can gather the hydrogen, and then I can turn that hydrogen into deuterium. Okay, the other thing to consider is, so hydrogen is made from these processes. So refining oil, refining fire ice, splitting photons, which I'm not doing at the moment, and making graphite from oil, which I'm not doing. So just oil refining and fire ice refining. And where is that actually happening? Am I? Oh. Okay, apparently I'm out of, I'm out of Deuteron rods. Good thing I saw that message. That's motors, that's other stuff. That's plastic, green motors, purple boxes. Okay, that's where my oil refining is happening. Ah, no, it's into graphene. So yeah, this I'm also getting hydrogen here. Okay, I think I want all my hydrogen to be in one place. So actually, I'm actually going to take hydrogen out of there. That's not working at all, is it? Let's just get rid of that. Clear and reset, there's none in there anyway. Okay, so any hydrogen that gets made is going to come here, and I'm going to do this on a belt, specifically because I only want hydrogen in one logistics station. Thank you, autosave. I should get my oil refining switched back on once the hydrogen runs down. What's your issue? Too much oil? Oh, okay. That's fine. You're allowed to back up on oil, I think. Okay, so that puts all my hydrogen that I'm producing locally on this planet into here. Actually, I don't quite want that in like that. What I would very much like to do is to feed it into that slot there. Wonder if I can do that. Shall we try? Like that. So then that will use this storage system that I've set up as well. Okay. Yeah, so all of the hydrogen is being pretty much immediately requested. Wait, do I have hydrogen flowing out of this somewhere? Something looks a little odd there, but that's fine. Okay, right, so I need to go home first. So we'll charge up. We'll go home and actually pick up some fuel, otherwise I'll get stuck. And I'll also pick up some orbital collectors. And then we'll go and visit that nearby blue giant. Right, first things first. Chew. Where is Chew? There you are. So we'll head into Chew 1, I think that's where my power production is, that's where my fuel will be. Then Chew 2 is where my orbital collectors will be. Okay, so let's just take... Okay, I guess 127 of them. Charging system seems to be working nicely. much are we getting from Dyson Swarm? 424 megawatts from the Dyson Swarm. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, Chew 2 next. That's Chew 4. Where's Chew 2? There you are. It's over here somewhere. Orbital collectors. Okay, let's charge up a little bit faster. While I was there, I should have checked to see how many accumulators we had in storage. Alright, so where is it we're actually going? Kasora. Hydrogen. And a sulfuric acid ocean as well. Maybe I should tap... No. Just the hydrogen. Let's go. Yeah, I've got warpers enough. Is it you, by any chance? Yeah. Pin. Okay, so this will give us heaps and heaps of hydrogen. I have an idea about how I can sort of, I guess, prioritize hydrogen that is made in system. Don't know if it will work, but we can try it. And then this should, yeah, this will supplement the hydrogen we've already got. Let's just have a quick look at this view, see which planet it is we're going to. It's a gas giant, so let's guess out here. Yeah, ice giant, collectible hydrogen. Oh, this one actually has 5 buildable planets, or rather 4 buildable planets. Okay, so Xora 4 and 5. Yeah, so we'll use this hydrogen to supplement what we're already making in the MiniBetrayal system, as well as making deuterium for our strange matter. Can I land on the planet, please? Or sail mode, whatever it's called. That is very blue. Okay, just looking for. I guess it's not the anti-meridian or the 180th meridian, whatever you want to call it, which is just below me now. Right. So transportation, orbital collector. Let's get these up. Ah, I need to let my bots catch up. Okay, let's have a look at this one in the meantime. So, this planet, okay, 0.31 per second, but then each of these has a collection speed of 11.2 times. So 0.31, that will be 3.41 per second. And it's obviously deciding to use the hydrogen for fuel. I say obviously, maybe. Do I have all my bots back? 8, 9, there we go. So halfway around the planet, and we've used half the orbital collectors. Good, good. Just wait for my bots to catch up for a bit. Eight, and there's number 9. There's the Terminator creeping across. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 apparently. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually mean to go off the planet. Come on. Down. And one more. Right back to the first one. How much have you got? Okay, so that looks like it's collecting about somewhere between 2 and 3 per second. So if we've got 40 machines, we're collecting, let's say, 100 per second. I think that seems okay. This planet is spinning very fast. Okay, where's all the rest of my bots? Come on. In you get. Right, Mini's got places to be. Right, so we'll leave that doing its thing. Let's head straight back to the MechBetter system. Which is up there. Well. I don't really think anything can be up there in deep space, but you get the idea. I just skipped straight past the planet, didn't I? Yep. There it is. Okay. So, where is that hydrogen going? It was near the fire ice into graphene processing, wasn't it? Up here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is stick another one of these, basically as close as I can get it, here. I didn't pick up drones. Alright, fine. I'll give this a chance to charge, if nothing else. But what this is going to do is... You are going to have warpers, so I need to request in some warpers. Locally. I guess I should... Do I need to give you them? No, I don't. You only need the drones. Okay. But what you're going to do is you're going to request hydrogen, local storage, remote demand. And then if I shift how this belt works just ever so slightly. I think I can get one belt of hydrogen out. Let's put that on the ground. One belt of hydrogen out there, straight into there, and another belt of hydrogen out there, straight into there. Is that what I actually want? No, of course it isn't. I need to feed it in there and make sure that you have input priority. That's how I do that. Okay, so no point in having 2 bolts. But I can do that. You've got input priority. Okay, yes, so that will always prioritize locally produced hydrogen over this, you know, this foreign muck. Okay, but I do need drones for that. Let's go and get some drones, I guess. So back to Chew. While we're there, let's also actually pay attention and see if there's anything else I need. Ah. Okay. Drones. Is there anything else I actually need? Oh, probably. Let's get a couple more stacks of these. And some more of them as well. Rather than wait for a request, let's pick up some of these. And some more of these. Alright, let's get rid of a bunch of stuff we don't need. Get rid of that, don't need that, or that, or that, or them, or them. I'll get rid of those as well. I think that'll do just for now. I've got fuel, I've got warpers. Alright, back we go. I do like that sort of chromic aberration effect it's got. Look at Xor as it goes past, sort of jittering around, and the closer it gets to the edge of the screen, it sort of, oh, thank you, autosave, stretches out into a rainbow. That's nicely done. Alright. That's us. Actually, where am I going? That is an excellent question. I am going here. Okay, so if I pop you full of drones, you should start hopping off immediately. I'm going to get me some hydrogen. Okay, now as for deuterium, this one here, I've got fractionation, which is 1%, or I can just straight up make deuterium. At 1 per second. Let's see, how much deuterium do I actually need for the strange matter? 10 to make one of them. Okay, well, seeing as we're starting to get into the last few things, I think I might just go for, yeah. So if I make 10 deuterium per second, that would be enough to make 1 strange matter per second, which will be enough to make 1 graviton lens per second, which is enough to make one vertical launch silo every 1 and a bit seconds, 1.5 seconds. That's plenty. No, that's not how that works. Oh, wait. So I'm confusing myself. Ten deuterium per second is plenty. So if I get this recipe, 5 machines will make one machine will make 5 in 5 seconds. That's 1 per second. So 10 particle accelerators. Particle accelerator. Where the hell is it? There, particle collider. Okay, so I need 10 of these, so I need 200 titanium. Or 200 titanium alloy, that is. $200 of you. I need 200 frames. Where are frames? I know I'm making them. Here. 200 frames. Okay, well I guess I get 217 of them as well. 500 blue motors. $100 graphene and 80 processors. Processors. 80 of you. And right next to the graphene. 100 of you. Perfect. That should let me make 10 of these. Marvelous. Yeah, so just to confirm, that is definitely backing up the foreign hydrogen before it's using the local one. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna get another one of these. Oh! Emergency. I missed a bit. In fact, you know what? Let's finish off this planet while we're here. I feel like there should be an achievement for paving a whole planet, but there you go. So I don't need any more of that on this planet, I may as well set it to supply. Alright. Where was I? Yes, another one of these. Now you, let's see, what do I want you to do? I need you to request hydrogen locally only, and you're going to give out some deuterium. Production, miniature particle collider. It's going to be one of the simplest builds I've done. These do need configuring, of course, to deuterium. Everything's powered. Right, we'll give you some drones. We'll set you up to demand. Thinking another thing I might be able to do to help with this is if I get another hydrogen line coming out of there, and feed that into the side of that line. Again, the local stuff will still take priority if any ever gets here, but all the deuterium will still run full time. This should give me 10 deuterium per second each machine, assuming the machines run at speed of 1, yeah. Makes 12 per minute. I've got 10 machines, so making 120 per minute. Which is not 10 per second. Wait, what? Did I do something horribly wrong? $120 per minute is 2 per second. Oh, no. That's 12 crafts per minute. So that's 60 deuterium per minute. Okay, we got there. Now it says 12 per minute. That's 12 times per minute. It's making 5 deuterium. Okay, all their ships are out at the moment. That's fine. Once we up the logistics capacity, that should work a little bit better. Okay, so with the deuterium, we then also bring in some purple boxes and iron plates. We've got 10 to work with, so I need just 8 machines making strange matter. And you know what? I'm going to reverse this belt. Okay, so we've got deuterium. Coming out that way. Kind of want to move this. Nah. Purple boxes. Iron plates. That'll make us some strange matter. They are made in particle colliders as well, so I need another 8 particle colliders actually. Okay, change of plan again. I actually am going to have this going in there. Hold that. Purple boxes and iron plates. Strange matter? It's not a building. Where's strange matter? There. Okay, so more particle colliders. That's titanium alloy frames, blue motors, graphene, and in fact, I think I've got spare for most of this. Frames, blue motors, graphene, and the processors. I need 8 of these, so I need 160 of these guys. The same in frames. Blue motors. How many blue motors do I need? 5, 8, so 400 blue motors. I think it's just 80 graphene. I'm standing right by graphene, aren't I? And 64 processors I already have. 8 of these? Yep. Okay. So these ones I'm going to bring out on this side. So, I'm going to do a bit of an odd build here, but I can, so no one can tell me not to. Should have one more on the way. You are making not that, you're making strange matter. Okay, and we've got 3 inputs. Deuterium. Purple rods. And iron bars. And the outputs I'm actually going to bring this way. Not exactly the neatest way of doing it, but it's a little bit different. I've been doing the same builds over and over again, so it's food for the soul or something. Okay, apparently that doesn't count as being powered for much of that. Really? Interesting. Let's just do that then. That should power everything. Okay, remote storage, remote storage, remote storage, local demand, local demand. Okay. Not many iron plates coming in. Again, that could be a drone throughput thing, or it might just be that all of the plates are being used elsewhere. But we do have iron plates incoming. Oh, there comes the first lot now. All kicking into action. Okay, and thank you autosave. This should be 1 strange matter per second. Approximately. So the strange matter we need to turn directly into diamonds, actually. So I'm actually going to cut that. because I might want to do something different there. No, I don't want to turn it into diamonds. I need to combine it with diamonds to make graviton lenses. Everything's just a fraction too close here. If I put that over this side, me a bit more room here to work, and I think what I want to do is shift that to there, get rid of that belt, do a crossover here. Okay, it's sending only hydrogen through, that way the deuterium, as it comes back, can step through to there. And around here, where I've also not quite left enough room, but I think I can get away with that. Then, oh so carefully, I want to not do that. That back. The upshot of which is that that deuterium is now not going into the tower, it is going around the tower, which means that can come out of there altogether. I'm going to do actually a fraction more belt shenanigans. Get rid of that. Bring this out a bit further to there. I'll do the same deal there, send deuterium straight through, so I can have another belt come through that way. Might even want to do that twice. Okay, so here I'm going to request in diamonds. If I can find them, there they are. That'll be a diamond request, and I'll take diamonds out of there. And then they'll come through and go that way. Then I'll have another belt come back, which will feed into there. And you will be graviton lenses. Okay. So I just need to change the direction of this belt. Go along to there. Okay, and right, I have one strange matter to play with, so I can only make one graviton lens per second, so I need 6 machines and they are made in assemblers. Easy. Okay, the return line, we'll just bring that straight back over here onto that belt. Why aren't you working? You are working. Okay, that's fine. It's just a bit slower than I thought it would be. Sorters. So that's in, out, in, out. A bit of power along the back side here. Then I just need to request the diamonds in and we should be making graviton lenses. Okay, I'm guessing that mass of things there heading that way is going to get the diamonds. Yeah. Okay, so the diamond should come out here, goes straight through that splitter. Should start making our lenses. Which should then start coming back this way and into there. Excellent. I think these are the only things left. Other than, of course, the buildings, engines and drones. And they're actually relatively easy. Particle containers and processors, one of each. That'll give me an annihilation constraint sphere. Now, I've mentioned that I'm not making the antimatter fuel rods on this planet. That is going to be a separate project, so I only really need enough for the artificial stars, which won't be that many. So there's a nice big space over here that I'm not doing anything with at the moment. Okay, so if I get you requesting them and them, we can output these. Simple as that. We'll give you some drones. Did I put drones in the other one? Must have, surely. Yes. Right, a bit of power for you. How long do these things take to make? 20 seconds. So 20 of them will only give me 1 per second. Let's see, if I just have a return line up the middle, how many machines can I actually fit? Let's approach it from this direction. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. So let's have just, yeah, 2 rows of 20. That'll give us 2 per second. The artificial suns themselves need 10 of them. So that would let us make an artificial sun every 5 seconds, which is not going to be needed. Okay, so over here we'll bring in purple particle boxes and processors. On the other side we'll bring in purple particle boxes and processors. Set the outputs up the middle. And then inserters and power, same as anything else. Okay, nothing flashing, apart from those two which have stopped. Remote storage, remote storage, remote storage, local demand, local demand. Okay, that looks like processors arriving first. Yep. And I think I see some particle boxes coming back. Down they go, and all the machines turn on. Wonderful. So yeah, all of that just for 2 per second. They take an age, but I think that is everything we need for all of the buildings. So we are making bars, so we're making iron bars, we're making coils, we're making plasma exciters, and we will be making Tesla coils. We're making blue motors and frames, and we will be making power towers. I don't really care about those ones. Ray receivers, we're making steel, we're making silicon bars, we're making the purple triangles and processors and blue motors. Yes, yeah, making all of that. Making all of that. I'm making graphene and blue motors. I will have to make Mark II and therefore Mark I as well, but we're all making that stuff as well. We've got all of them. We've got that. Everything there. Everything there. Yeah, making all of that. Yes. Making all of them. Yes. 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 Yes, apart from, of course, the planetary logistics station. Yeah, making all of that stuff. Making them. Yes. 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 Not making accumulators. I mean, I'm making the stuff to make accumulators. I've got bars, blue motors, and the crystal silicon. Nor am I making the motors, the engines. But that's part of the drones, so I'm making all of them. Not making components or rockets just yet. So I guess to be like fully complete, I could make accumulators. I mean, technically they're a building, but I'm not using them as a building. I'm using them just as a component for the orbital collector. Now, it also requires them to be charged accumulators. That's easy. I've got energy exchangers on me. Okay, so we're currently consuming 670 something megawatts. How much are we actually producing? How many of these have we got? 2, 4, 6... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 times 45 megawatts each. So I can go up to 900 megawatts before this starts getting strained. Okay, so yes, we're going to move on with buildings, but first I'm going to take a 10-minute break or so, refill my cup of tea, which is empty. Now it's empty. I will leave you with the music in the meantime, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back, and we've got another research done. Okay, our sorters are a little more efficient, I guess. Okay, so, on to buildings. Let's just go through them in order, like left to right, top to bottom. So, Tesla towers first. Actually, where do I want to build this? Maybe we do this at the South Pole? Yeah. Well, not the actual pole, but like the southern hemisphere. Okay. Right, so this section here, I can have one there and one... Oh no, I can't have one there apparently. I can have one there and one there. Okay, so for Tesla towers, what do I actually need? So we've got gears and coils. Not gears and coils, plates and coils. Plasma exciters. Okay, so if I just take in plates and coils first up. Plates and coils. They also need plasma exciters. They also need magnets and frames. So I could do plasma exciters, supermagnetic rings, and frames. Frames. Frames? Frames. Okay, and what we'll do, let's have belt come out there with them. And let's do coils there. So essentially I'm just going to have like maybe one machine work on each of these. Yeah. So if we do something like this, so that'll be 1, 2, 3. These are all going to make Tesla coils. Then this one, essentially that's the kind of thing I'm thinking here. So that one there is going to make power towers, as is that one, and this one here is going to make the satellite things, satellite substations. None of these are going to be big builds, so I think I'll actually come out of God mode for this. Okay. So these both want plasma exciters. Maybe if I move that one further that way, I can have plasma exciters come out there. Like that. You also want magnets and frames, super magnets and frames, that is. Something like that. Then how do I get these out from that machine and this machine? Okay. I can take those out there and those out there. Okay. Let's get some sorters in on this. Okay, this one doesn't go onto that belt, it actually goes straight through to that machine. Similarly, this one goes straight through to that machine. That's input and output straight to that machine. And you can output onto there. How close can I build that? There. Okay. So then you have Tesla coils, power towers, and satellite substations. Now, these will be delivered everywhere, so you also need warpers. So local demand for warpers, remote storage, and we'll supply those out. I need to give you logistics vessels, and also I'm going to drop that right down to 10%. So the minimum load of vessels. So that way, once everything is upgraded all the way, so the logistics vessel capacity is 1,000, I don't have to request 1,000 at a time. I can request 100 at a time. Okay, so we need some power over here. Is that... what is that connected to? Ah, via that one, okay. So then... remote storage, remote storage, remote storage, remote storage, remote storage. Give you some of them. And local demand. Okay, next. Ray receivers, energy exchangers, and artificial stars. Okay, this one here actually requires 5 things, so that has to be on in a tower all on its own. So I think if I put this as close as I can there. Let's see, what do they need? Steel, silicon, purple triangles. Steel, silicon bars, purple triangles. What else? Processors and blue motors. Processors and blue motors, which are there. They'll all be remote storage. Because this one here has a spare slot for energy, no, not energy exchangers, ray receivers. So quite simply, one to there, 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 and one into there. Like that. Okay, I think I might want to cut these down. Let's just ask for like 1,000 of each. Also, why isn't anything working here? Ah, because I don't have any iron yet. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the same over here. We'll cut these down for just 1,000 of each. And set up the demand. Okay, next is the energy exchanger. Okay, so steel and processors are already in this tower. So I would also need titanium and purple containers. Okay, so if I ask for titanium, or titanium alloy rather, and purple containers, then what I can do is get one of these guys in there, get you crafting energy exchanges. Oh, also I should limit these as well. Okay, 1,000 of them, 1,000 of them, and we're making energy exchanges now. So you've got titanium bars, or no, that's wrong. Titanium alloy and purple containers, and steel and processors, and an output goes into there. Okay, you have a supply, so you need warpers. You need vessels as well as drones, and I'll pop that down to 10%. Local demand, remote storage, local demand, remote storage, leave that on supply. Oh, power's gone a bit wonky. Yes, we're trying to consume over a gigawatt now. Wonder how much of that is these new ones charging. Don't need that. Maybe I should put down a few more energy exchanges. No reason I can't. Okay, looks like I might have to request a few more of these. 2,000? Let's bump it up to 3,000 actually. Make sure all of these can be run. Okay, and we will want some splitters in here as well. This is going to kill the power even more for a bit. Thank you, autosave. Okay, and then these each need an output, so like there. Okay, and that's all the way around. Right, so power's coming in down this axis. Okay, that works, that's fine. And the empty ones go back over here. Alright, so I'll need to work out something there. Okay, it won't be quite as neat. I think we're going to get rid of that one. So if I set a filter on that one to full accumulators, that will pass the empty ones back through to there. Okay, now not all of these are actually connected at the moment. But if I pop down just a couple of these towers, that should get everything hooked up. Okay. So we're down to 800 megawatts, which was below the 900 we had working before, but everything seems to be working there. Good. Alright, next time we're back at Chew, we'll have to have a look and see what the accumulator situation there is. Okay, have we made any of these? 18 of them. Okay, so that is super slow because we're not getting any purple containers in apparently. Where are purple containers? That is an excellent question. Here. What's wrong with you? We're not getting any purple containers because we don't have enough green motors. Why are we not getting green motors? We don't have green motors, presumably because we don't have enough iron. Okay. So yeah, it looks like our single row of iron smelting is not enough. Okay, we've got plenty of ore, so I might just double up on this one. In fact, I can do that now. I'll have this be a return line like that. This is where I want my God mode back, actually. Okay, quick check for yellow flashes. I think there was one up here. Yeah. I will just stick another one of those there. Okay, that should double the amount of iron we have. It's still all being immediately used, but that's fine. Okay, that's just working now. That's fine. Okay, what was next? Artificial stars. Okay, so that uses the same titanium alloy that we've got in this tower right here, but also frames, constraint spheres, and the quantum chips. Okay. So I think if I put see, if I put the constraint sphere in there, okay, what else do we need for the star? Frames and quantum chips. So, frames, quantum chips, like that. We're making stars, so you definitely want warpers. Like that. Okay, so we've got some of them, some of them, some of them, and what else do you need? The constraint sphere, that's it. Some of them. You'll have an output going into there. Okay, we'll demand in those. We'll demand in these guys. And power, and power, and drones and vessels. Okay, and that's already working. 2 per minute. Wonderful. Okay, next up, actually, we've already got frames and quantum chips in there. So if I can find something else that uses both frames and quantum chips. So I imagine it'd be quite a high-tech thing. Maybe this guy? Frames and quantum chips, there you go. Right, so if I also request in lenses there, pop you up there. Then I've got frames, quantum chips, lenses, and I can take another line of the titanium alloy out of here. Yeah, that should work. You are going to make me some vertical launching silos. Oops, no, not stars. In, out. Shake it all about. Okay, and you are going to hold the vertical launching silos. No more than 1,000 of them, please. You need warpers. Let's set that down first. There we go. Drones and vessels. I don't know. At the moment you don't actually need drones. I do want to make sure that that is set down. That one was already set down. That one doesn't actually use use the vessels for anything. Okay, that's good. Okay, we've already made one. 999 to go. We're never going to use that many, but you know, we've got them there. Okay, and okay, so I think we might just call that good. Alright, how far down this way do I have to come? That far. Okay, what do I want to make next? Let's do belts, actually. So I've got 3 kinds of belts I need to make. And how many things go into that? So plates and gears is 2, and green motors is 3. And graphene and blue motors is 5. Okay, so this needs an entire one of these. Same as the other one. In fact, we might be able to... Let's see if I can remember how I did the other one. So there was like 3 machines like that. There was a gap between them for these 2, and then a slightly larger gap between them. I think that's how it worked. So these ones are making Mark 1. No, because I don't even care about Mark 1 belts. That's all I need to do. So in fact, that's about halfway between. You're making Mark 1s. You're making Mark 2s. You're making Mark 3s. Okay, you need plates and gears. Set this up. Plates and gears, green motors, blue motors, graphene. Plates, gears, green motors, blue motors, graphene. Okay, yeah, okay, so you are also giving me belts. I'm actually going to let that fill all the way up because we need a lot of belts. This one here I will keep limited down though. Okay, give you some drones. I've already given you vessels, haven't I? Yep. Okay, remote storage. And local demand. Still not making enough plates for all of the demand we have. Maybe I should go and check on green motors again. Lack of red motors caused by... Yep, lack of iron. Pretty much as expected. Actually, let's check on the iron as well. Okay, that's now a lack of iron ore, which is a different issue. Still soluble, still solvable. But in a different way. So we'll come back to that. Okay, I think we can do something similar for sorters here as well. So that's 1, 2, 3... There's even just 4 different things we need for this one. So that was plates and circuits. Plates, circuits. And red motors. And green motors. Actually, because that's only... Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking too far ahead of myself. Yeah. So, if I can put the camera somewhere where it's not going to kill me, I'll actually do the same thing right here. Except these ones are making Mark 1, 2, and 3 sorters. Okay, so you want plates and circuits. Plates. Circuits. Red motors in there. That broke that filter. And green motors in there. Okay, then over here, output into there. Okay, let's make sure you're set up for Mark III sorters. Probably don't need 10,000 of them. Let's just give ourselves 5,000. Oh, and I'll pop that down as well. Okay, we're getting none of that. Is the thing itself even powered? No. Oh, we're actually getting iron in this one. Oh, I should bump these down as well. Okay, did I bump these ones down? Yes. Alright, who's next? Could do these guys. That's plates, gears and circuits. Plates and circuits are already in here. So if I also request, thank you autosave, if I also request gears into this one, we've got most of what we need right here. What else do we need? Graphene processors, particle broadband, quantum chips. I've got quantum chips here. So it's graphene and processors. Processors we have in this tower. Are all of these towers completely full? Right, wasn't I using graphene in this tower? Yeah. So, plates, gears, and circuits we've got in this tower. Graphene and processors, we've got graphene over there, we've got processors over there. And particle broadband is the only thing we need to bring in, I think. Okay. So if I get those on Mark 3, those on Mark 2, those on Mark 1. Plates. Gears. And circuits. Okay, graphene and processors. Graphene is over here. There's probably an elegant way of getting that over there, but I'm not going to do an elegant way. Graphene. Processors. Which apparently we are short on. Quantum chips. And particle broadband from here. Whoa, camera. Okay, then I just need an output, which will come along there, and along there, and in. We'll configure this guy to also supply them in 2000s. We'll sorter this up. And power. I think that gets everything. Yep. So we are just waiting on circuits, apparently. I thought our circuit production was quite good. I don't remember where it is. Ah, of course we're waiting on iron. Okay, so everything's coming back to iron at the moment. Okay, before we keep doing more of these one-off buildings, shall we go and fix that then? Alright, so I think it's MechBuilder 2 that all my non-organic stuff is coming from. Let's go visit that. So we've got 8 million iron on this planet. Looks like most of the stuff around here has already been collected. Right, there's more iron deposits here I can collect, so let's go and get them. Right, so you are supplying iron ore. Give you some vessels. Okay, nearest power should be somewhere over in this direction. Okay, more iron here we can grab. That'll do. Okay, and another iron deposit over here we can grab. In fact, I might just mine out this planet while I'm here. Fractal silicon vein, useful. Okay, that's all covered. Actually pretty low on belts. Get this offering fractal silicon as well. Okay, what else have we got? Stone I don't really care about so much. Okay, there's another iron deposit. Am I really that short on belts? There's gotta be a way I can make that up somewhere, right? Is 9 enough to get in there? Yes. Okay, you now also offer iron ore. Congratulations. How are we doing for power? Power's absolutely fine, actually. Okay, so I imagine that iron ore will get snapped up pretty quickly. What else do we have on this planet? There's a bit of silicon I can grab, a bit more titanium. There's another iron node all on its lonesome over there, with another 1,000,000 on it. Okay, what did the first planet have? Okay, there's another 4,000,000 iron on that one. And the third planet has just another 1,000,000 iron on it. But also has a bunch of fire ice, which might be worth gathering. Okay, well, let's Go and see if that's done anything to assist with the iron situation on the 4th planet. If I can find the 4th planet. Ah, it was behind me. Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's a surplus of iron, but we've got a build-up of iron at the very least. All of the iron plates are, of course, immediately going out still. That's pretty much expected, I think. Right, back over here. Okay, we still have not made any Mark III sorters or Mark III assembly machines. You're waiting on red motors, you're waiting on circuits. No circuits have come in. Let's double check circuits. Where are the circuits? Over here. Ah, see, all of the circuits are going in, but they're going straight out again. To prioritize processors, which are all being snapped up. I feel like I want to make more processors, more circuits even. So what's that? That's probably 15 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 of them. And that will be using a full belt of iron, which I can't even supply at the moment. I might just need to AFK it for a bit to let things back up, to be honest. So where are the processors going? Quantum chips or constraint spheres? Let's see, where are quantum chips going off to? No, that's not quantum chips. Okay, maybe quantum chips on the other side. Oh, right here. I'm actually backed up on quantum chips, okay, so it must be the constraint spheres, then? That's the only other thing that could be eating processors at the moment. Okay, I guess I could have limited that a bit. You're actually limited by purple boxes, though. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's keep on with the build. Okay, so splitters are plates, gears and circuits. Actually, plates, gears and circuits are all in here. Plates, circuits, gears. That tells me that if I put one of them there... Plates... Oh, I need belts first. Tell you what. Belts. Okay, so plates, circuits, gears, you can just output into there. You're making splitters. Really? Alright, fine. What if I send you in that way? Oh, a bit wonky, but it works. Okay, so you now hold splitters, which means you are a deliverer, so I give you 100 of them. Local demand, remote storage. I give you vessels, and I set that down to 10%. Oh, also, I'm never going to need more than 1,000 splitters, so let's just limit that. Okay, if I'm going to use storage, it's going to be Mark II storage, I think. So, let's see, I've got three... No, I've only got 2 more slots in there, actually. You've got steel in you. Okay, so I'll use your steel and your stone. To make a Mark II storage there, which I'll feed back into here. Okay, and that one actually works, because I'm not using much stone or steel, apparently. Okay, this one needs stone, steel, and glass. So I need to bring glass out here. Okay, I prefer to give this its own one to match with everything else, but instead I'm just going to pop a splitter on that. Thank you, autosave. Okay, so stone, steel, and a glass. Gives fluid storage tanks. Oh, that's iron, stone, and glass. Okay. Never mind then. I don't have iron in a nearby tower, I don't think. No. Okay, well, you get to also request iron. Okay, who is next? EM rail ejector. Steel gears, processors, and supermagnetic rings. Okay, that's kind of its own thing, so let's pop that down there. Okay, so that can actually live in there, I think. Super rail ejector, yep. Never gonna need more than 1,000. So what was it? Steel, stone? I don't remember. Steel, gears, processors, and rings. Processors? So steel, gears, processors, and supermagnetic rings. Give you some drones. This one's quite a boring one. Let's actually get that starting to craft. Good. Okay, the logistics stations are next. I might come back to them actually because they need the drone engines and accumulators, which I haven't yet got. Oh, that's a busy one. Don't have any space in there. Don't have enough space in there. Oh, guess we come down a bit further. Or let's utilize this area. Okay, what I can do, I've got processors and supermagnetic rings already. So let's get titanium alloy coming in here. And then, what was the other thing we need? What am I even making? Particle colliders. Frames and graphene. Okay, so if I get graphene frames, altogether we are making the miniature particle collider, and we need warpers. Actually, we've already got frames and coils in that one. So I don't need coils in there. Magnets, rather. Or super magnetic coils, there you go. I can get them out of there instead. Okay. That's already got frames, so I don't need frames there. So it's just graphene I need, and I can put graphene in that slot then. So I don't need graphene there. Okay, so if I get you on particle collider duty. Okay, titanium alloy frames and supermagnetic coils. Titanium alloy. Frames. Supermagnetic coils. What else do you need? Graphene and processors. Let's actually set that up with a request. I have a bunch of crap in my inventory at the moment. What was it? Graphene processors. Graphene processors. Oh, for God's sake. There. Output. Okay, well, you're doing your thing. Let's see. Next, we could do the simple ones or the not simple ones. In fact, there's not a lot left to do. Let's just keep going in order then, I guess. Okay, water pump. Ironstone red circuit. Ironstone red gear, red engines and circuits. You are not helpful in that case. Let's just get another one of these. Okay, iron, stone, red engines, circuits. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? For... I don't remember what we were doing. Actually, yeah, let's do the mining machine first. Okay, the mining machine is iron, circuits, coils, and gears. Iron, circuits, coils, and gears. If I add stone into the mix, instead of gears, I can also get smelters. So let's do that. We'll get stone in there. Okay, so what I will do here is iron out, coils out, circuits out. Put gears out over there. And stone out over here. One there, one there. You're making miners, you're making smelters. Okay, we'll add miners and smelters in on this building. I can finally get rid of my backlog. Oh, these do need to actually be slightly offset in order to work properly. Which is fine. It's fine. I can deal with that. Okay, stick down a power pole. I guess we should also power that. Give you some drones. Am I out of drones now? I do believe I am. You... Actually, you don't need drones. I mean, you might need a couple to go and get warpers. Fine. In any case, you do need vessels, and that needs to be dropped down to 10%. You've got drones. Okay, so all of these are on remote storage. Down to 1,000. And local demand. We're even getting some iron, just no circuits. What's your issue? No blue motors. Okay. We're getting some blue motors through, just apparently not very many. Why have I not made any of those yet, though? I surely would have expected to have made at least some. Oh, it's actually over this way. Blue motors, what's your issue? Okay, you are full. Your output is... okay. Yeah, that's supposed to be blue motors in, not graphite in. Where's that graphite coming from? You. Stop it. Just temporarily go and supply that elsewhere. Okay, never mind. Apparently no one else wants it. Okay, that is not a permanent fix for blue motors, though. The actual issue here is with green motors. Green motors, what is your problem? A lack of red motors, I'm shocked. Red motors, what is your problem? A lack of iron. Well, we've got plenty of iron incoming, it's just a little bit slow. Need to wait for it to back up. Okay. And circuits, I think, are waiting on processors to finish, from memory. Oh, have we made any yet? Still none of them, but... okay. Oh wait, you don't have an output. That would explain some of why I'm not getting any. Quite possibly even most of it. There you go. Okay, yay, I have miniature particle colliders. Okay, water pumps. Stone, iron, both of which are already in there. Red gears and circuits. Circuits are already in there as well. So I just need to request red motors in here. And somewhere here-ish, build water pumps. With iron stone. Circuits. Ironstone circuits and red engines. And yeah, you can just feed into that fourth output. Water pumps. Actually, no, oops. That's fine on what it was. Remote supply. Just put that down to there. Okay. And an in. Ooh, these need to actually go along a little bit further. Output. Okay, and I am not going to power them. The reason for that is I will need a reminder of exactly what I am doing when I start up the next stream. But I am going to leave it there for today. Probably back again tomorrow around about the same time, maybe even on time tomorrow. And we'll continue and hopefully finish the logistics system. We've got a few more buildings to do, and then I basically want to mine out the entire system, get everything being processed. But yes, I'm going to leave it there for today. Let's get a nice space view of our logistics planet. A bit more altitude. Bit more altitude. There we go. Look at that. Now that is a factory planet. But yes, I'm going to leave it there for today. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.